Sweets by Taya. Today we have another special guest, Rocky.
Hello.
Rocky is a trainer, pro eater, and a skydiving instructor.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First off, we're gonna make these mountain cookies, and then we're gonna have him eat a bunch of treats that I made.
I'm terrified.
He's terrified. He's worrying about that right now, but I told him not to worry until after we make the cookies. Because there's really nothing to worry about right now.
Yeah, that's what she said.
For ingredients here, we've got brown sugar, butter, sugar, baking soda, apple cider vinegar, vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, butterscotch chips, rolled oats, and shredded coconut. Yeah.
I love butterscotch cookies, so when I heard that I get to eat these as part of the challenge, this was probably what I looked forward to the most. And then you kept on going on, and then I was like...
It wasn't my idea. May I add, my dad was the one that said, don't go easy. So I took advantage of the don't go easy part. I have to. You know, you only live once.
You don't have to. You really don't have to. But you wanted to. And I think you had pleasure in wanting to try to kill me
today.
I
honestly just kind of wanted to just bake all these treats. I thought it would be fun.
Actually, I like that I get to try each one.
Exactly, and they're all my recipes.
Yes.
You should feel honored.
I feel honored, and I can also feel scared while feeling honored.
You can feel whatever you want. It's okay. You'll be fine in the end. We're gonna start by melting the butter for 20 seconds in the microwave.
I'm doing this?
Yes, all you. I'm just
I want these
you.
cookies to taste good, though.
Yeah, I will be right here to make sure that they taste good.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add the brown sugar and the regular sugar into this bowl. Yep.
You do that?
Yeah, it's not
brown
hard.
Sugar.
I measured everything perfectly, so you don't have to. You could use this. You can use this if you need. Whichever
got
one.
some stubborn brown sugar here.
It's okay.
Brown sugar's in.
Regular
sugar's in,
yep,
and the
then
butter
you
is ready.
That butter and put it in there.
That good.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. And you'll have to scrape the inside because it. Yeah.
We need all of it. We need all the calories.
Exactly, all of that fat and all that.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been a trainer for?
Do I start mixing?
Yep. I would use the whisk. Honestly, it might be easier because.
Since 2008.
2008. I was.
Were you alive?
I was alive. I was born in 2003, so I was what, 5? How old were you when you started?
Good. I was what,
27?
Yes.
Because you're training my dad and Kyle to go on this humongous hike.
It's cool to watch people improve.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
Well, that's
like
good.
I'm sure when your dad watched you grow up to be this little satanic devil that you are.
Whatever.
That was really proud of that. Really enjoyed seeing that happen.
Add the baking soda.
Cooking can be a good workout. I just got workout. And they're like, I want stronger forearms. I'm like, whisk some cookies up for me.
I'm adding the apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
And the vanilla. You could be saying apple cider vinegar. I've gotten it very, very much. Like a lot. People will be like, apple cider vinegar and cookies?
Yeah, that does sound odd.
It does sound a little iffy and weird. I get
What
it.
does
I
that
get
do
it.
to the cookie? Why is that an ingredient?
My favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, right, involves apple cider vinegar. I don't know what it is. It just tastes so good. And I one day went to make that recipe and I didn't have eggs. So, because it called for eggs. And I'm like, well, I still want these cookies. So I looked up the best alternative for an egg. And it came up with apple cider vinegar and baking soda. So it already had baking soda and apple cider vinegar already. So I just added more apple cider vinegar and it turned out. You'll see when you taste it. So good job. This is great. This is like fluffy, perfect. This is when you make cookies, you want to cream the butter to where it's like this kind of white color. So you did a really good job. Adding the flour, yep, and then you're gonna mix with this. This might be easier to mix with. So you're just like gonna, like, it's like a folding technique. That's what kind of, you can do like that too.
Okay.
Just as long as you don't get it everywhere, I think that's the end goal. So being a skydiving instructor.
Are you gonna do that?
No.
Why?
Couldn't be me. I'm scared of heights. I can't do that.
Gonna eat a lot of your baked goods and I'm scared.
So you want me to go on...
Challenge your fears.
Oh my gosh. Maybe one day.
That's what your dad threw this back at me, and that's why I'm like, I was like, listen, she's going way too far with this. And he's like, you're making me climb a mountain. You said it's gonna be hard. And I was like, touche. Touche. You got me. So now I'm throwing it on you, where you got to challenge your fear now.
But I want parasailing. I think that's the closest thing that I can do.
No, not that. And how did you feel doing that?
Scared. The entire time I was like, this cord's gonna break and I'm gonna fall to my
didn't.
death. It didn't, but I definitely thought I was going to. I thought I was going to die.
Would you do parasailing again?
No, probably not. One and done.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that terrifying?
Well, the whole time I kept hearing the thing like screech, and I'm like, it's gonna fall.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. But I thought that I was going to the whole time, and I was gonna die.
You didn't.
But I could have died. What if you see on the news, Taya dead? How'd she die? Oh, she was skydiving.
Oh, what about Rocky dead? How'd he die? He ate sweets by Taya.
This is looking good. We're gonna add the butterscotch chips and the oats and the coconut.
This bowl's really full.
Yeah,
like just seeing how big this, and this is just part of what I have to eat. And I have to eat all of this, by the way. And this is just part.
So, what do you not do?
I don't do knitting.
You don't
I
do
don't
knitting?
do the piano there.
You don't do piano?
Don't do piano. I don't
Why not?
do...
You scared? It's okay. You can be scared.
No, I'm not scared of the piano. I just
don't want to?
don't have one, first of all.
You're
You're the expert, so if you think it's good, I'm good with that.
I hope that these aren't crumbly. That's my only thing. No, look at that.
That's good.
Great. Yeah.
It's good consistency.
Yeah. And then you'll squeeze it to drop it right there. But you want them to be a little bit far apart because with these cookies they spread.
How big will each one get?
Probably
this
like
is
this
a lot
big.
of. This is gonna be a lot of. I mean, this is a huge bowl.
I know. What's your least favorite food?
Sea urchin. Have you ever had sea urchin before?
I've never had sea urchin before. What does it taste like?
You try it.
Okay, and then
you can relate to me. I've talked to people that said you just have to have really good sea urchin. So I think the freshness matters.
Where did you eat it?
I ate at a sushi restaurant, but I also have to say it wasn't like a really great sushi restaurant, so that could have been part of the
quality. Not as
part
great.
of the reason why.
Yeah. What's your favorite food?
Oh, you can't ask me that question.
Why?
Because
as of right now, what's your favorite food?
If I asked your dad who his favorite daughter was, do you think he'd have an answer for that?
Yeah, he'd say my little baby middle sister.
Really?
Yeah.
That
because
true?
he's a middle child, so he relates the most to her.
Oh shoot! Well, that defeats my point of asking that question because the answer was supposed to be you can't pick when you love them all.
This is what they look like. We're gonna put them in for like 5 minutes, see where they are at. Probably 10 minutes overall. Who knows? All right, the cookies are out. They're looking pretty good.
I'm excited. Yes, they look good.
They do look good. All right, you want to try one?
I definitely
We got some
do.
almond milk in our scoop flow cups. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my god. Fresh baked cookies. It's hard to beat that in life. I'm gonna say definitely 8 or 9.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Stay sweet, guys.
Stay sweet. Yeah. What?
I said you don't do diets.
I don't do diets.
Why don't you do diets?
Because I like food.